In this video, we're gonna attempt to fix the kickback issue with this 224. And actually, it's gotten so bad that this pull start handle has hit this side cover so hard it dented this. And I actually had to push it back out. With that being said, we're gonna go through everything. I'm gonna try to fix this valve lash. I'm gonna see about the timing, and we're gonna change the oil just in case that has something to do with it. The oil is a little bit old. So we're gonna do that, and then make sure this valve lash is set when the piston is at top dead center. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take out the spark plug, and we are going to put my thumb over the spark plug hole, turn this thing over, and feel for my thumb to have some pressure pushing my finger outward. Sucking air into the combustion chamber, and there it goes, it's pushing out. There. Felt the pressure pushing outwards. Now we gotta make sure that the exhaust side isn't on the compression release. Okay, when it's set at this 3000s, it's still kicking back, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it, and maybe we'll see a difference, and maybe that can just be it and just be the valves. People are telling me that I should go down to 2, and I've actually seen one person say go down to 0 and see how that goes. I will lose compression when you go down all the way. We're just gonna see how we can play it. I'm going to set it to 2000s, and we're gonna see what happens. All right, you ready? Spark plug boot out. Now watch this. Okay, no kickback. Plug it in. All right, she's in. See that? Oh, nope. Kicks back. So that means I think it's something electrical. We gotta look at this timing now. Actually, before we check the timing, we'll go ahead and do an oil change because it can't hurt. There we go. Okay, while that's going, we're gonna go ahead. I wanna take off this side cover, mainly to inspect in here and look at the compression release system, make sure it's not exploded because I've seen that happen before. Also, I wanna make sure the timing lines are lined up. I'm pretty sure they are, but just to double check, and might as well since we're doing oil change. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this Go Power Sports chain guide. Wrong way. Side cover is off. Timing marks look good, and it is very dirty in there. Oil was disgusting. I'm gonna clean up all that in there. Everything looks good. Okay, all good. Oil's in there. Timing marks are good. Let's see if it kicks back now. Ignition's on. Still kicks back. Alrighty. All right, running out of options here. So now side cover is, or this pull cover is coming off. I'm gonna look at that key, see if it's sheared. Check the coil gap. Make sure the coil gap is at 0.030. Okay, got my flywheel key on backwards to retard the timing. The ARC billet flywheel comes with 32 degrees of advanced timing. It says it right there. And I'm going to retard the timing a little bit because I think it's too much. Now, I've been hearing that advanced timing only really helps with throttle response. So we're gonna try this, and that's what people have been telling me to do. So we're gonna try it and see if that gets rid of the kickstart. Okay, here we go. We have the timing key in there backwards, so to retard the timing. And let's go ahead, turn on the ignition, see what happens. No, I didn't even get to try it. Wow, it just took it right from me. That's hilarious. And look at that. Turn the ignition off. so annoying. I literally don't know what to do. Jeez. Well, remember that key I put in there? Yeah. At least it didn't really, come on, mess up that. And got the old key back in there. Now let's see if it really kicks back. Once I took that tachometer off, it stopped kicking back. So let me put this back together, factory key back in there, tachometer off, and we'll give it a pull. All right, it's been a minute, a really long minute. So I've done a lot of things. I've done the valve lash again, swapped out that key, y'all saw that. I tightened the head bolts because those were really loose. 17 foot-pounds, all 4 of them. Changed the spark plug, a couple other things. Took off that tachometer. I think that was the reason it was having the kickback. So I'm gonna try to start it up here for you again. The motor is warm. The technique I figured out was to crank over the motor. It was already there, but until it gets the top dead center. And there. And then that's when you give it a good yank. So here we go. Oh. Top dead center and yank. All right, boys, I believe that is the culprit. So this tachometer from Amazon, this little clip thing on it, do not buy that. I'm gonna say that that was the culprit. Did all that digging around to find that. Thing starts. I have not had a kickback yet. So yeah, and by the way, here's some backstory on this motor. This thing we built over a year ago. Billet rod, flywheel, 22 VM22 carb, 22-pound head studs, and you can see the rest. Got a header pipe, and yeah, 32-degree advanced flywheel. I really thought that was it, but apparently it was that stupid tachometer. Anywho, don't buy that. If you have kickback with your Predator, just do that top dead center trick, and that should pretty much solve it. And with that being said, I will catch y'all in the next one.